Yo, good people, welcome back to Danny AFC TV. Shouts out to Craig, he does appear to be first in the building. Absolutely shouts out to you, my bro. And to everyone else, what is good in the hood, man? Especially the Arsenal hood. Yes, Craig, I couldn't agree more. I take it's tomorrow now, mate, because, well, this isn't always right, but Arsenal do like to announce their business on Monday or Fridays. That's kind of in my opinion, I suppose. But not only that, I do believe that, yes, it has to be done tomorrow, Saturday the latest, because surely he's got to sort out passports and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to America, we leave for America Sunday. So, again, without being a little rocket scientist and etc. This still needs to get done ASAP. Now, shouts out to all the real ones. Do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Shouts out to everyone who was on the stream earlier on. The watch along for Arsenal had decent little views, not too bad. You know what I mean? So I can't complain. Let's get out this stream. On the stream earlier on. So yeah, I'll take it. Timber, yeah, Rice, okay, yeah, they'll all be on the plane, guys. I won't expect too many crazy surprises concerning, do you know what I mean, who's going to be on the plane. I wonder, will Balogun be on the plane? Has he done enough? That miss today as well, man. Shit, that was a little bit, let's be honest, that was a bit alarming, that miss. Going round the goalkeeper so steadily, so confident. Just to basically go and ball bag it when it matters most. Like, I don't know. It was a piss poor finish. Yeah, not the one. Not the finish intended, surely. All right, and quickly over to Twitter, guys, and then, yeah, we'll leave it right there. I've said this before, but not the longest stream in the world, as, yeah, work again in the morning, few bits to do, and etc. Do you know what I mean? Got to see a man about a dog and all sorts. So shouts out to everyone who is here. Arsenal forever appears to be with me. What's good, bro? What's good? Nothing mad in the world of Arsenal. Patino trains alone. Le Convert's already said he won't be going to America, but that's been put down to an injury, whether you want to believe that or not. Balogun, will he go to America? I was kind of surprised he did get minutes today. So shouts out to Will, the Halen Will, you know what I mean, who was on the watch along earlier on. Maybe, possibly. But going around the goalkeeper, man, shit. Yeah, he's going to be sold, bros, especially for that little violation, or what Arteta is going to call a violation, just not good enough, do you know what I mean? So pissed. Forever, if ever I wanted a kid to do well and was willing someone to do well, do you know what I mean? It'd be Balogun. And the truth is, it's not that I think he's superhuman special, or Arda Güler, or a William Saliba, for example. It's just like we haven't got any strikers, or none that I really trust anyway. Do you know what I mean? I exchanged 50% of Jesus' work rate and all that press and all that blah, blah, blah and running around for 50% more goals. Do you know what I mean? Facts over fiction. Shouts out to all the real ones, though. Not a bad little stream earlier. Arsenal up and running again. Shouts out to UE. I know, bro. I know. Bad, isn't it? My God. That's when you have to beat that cat straight away. You have to beat that cat. You know what I mean? Literally. That's a violation. You let the cat do that once, it's going to happen again and again. He beats that cat. You don't know what time of evening it is. And that shit ain't allowed, you know what I mean? That shit's nasty. So where's he going, Balogun, man? UE. Where's he going? Chelsea, no chance, bros. They're waiting for... Sorry, Balogun, you know what I mean? I don't want to hurt your feelings, but they're waiting. If they're going to buy another striker, remember, they've already signed 2. They're not in a rush to sort out Cisse, though, do you know what I mean? And if you want the truth, the 2 deals that were done, Jackson and Christopher and Cuckoo, definitely Christopher and Cuckoo, they were more sort of agreed over last season under the old regime. So whether the boy himself, Pochettino, wanted these boys, these deals are pretty much over the line and agreed, do you know what I mean? So Chelsea haven't really done much, do you know what I mean? We don't really know how much they want to say, though. Yes, there's been talking, there's been suggestions. They've tried that, we'll pay you over 8 seasons and blah, blah, blah. Brighton don't seem to really be wanting a piece of that. And do you know what? Shouts out to them. Why should they be having a piece of that? So let me just get this rolled up and then we can get into the stream. We can talk about Arsenal versus Nuremberg, I think they're pronounced. Guys, not much that I can take from the match. I'm not gassed by Havertz. I thought it was a bit flat. My suspicions were confirmed. He played in the central midfield. That there, I'm disappointed about. Slightly alarmed, if you want the truth. But one bright spark. Ethan Nwari. Wow. Fuck me. He just looks quality immediately. Like, has the kid even turned 16 yet? Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys. What is the best for Ethan Nwari? Seriously. I can feel a Twitter poll coming on. Excuse me, guys. Right. Let's have that away now. What's happening when I go live? I feel like I get hay fever every time I go fucking live. Was that just WB just running in the house, as he did? It looks impressive. Fabio Vera is not good enough for our football club. Nope. No way, bruv. I wasn't really impressed with Havertz, to be honest with you, either. 45 minutes he had. Do you know what I mean? Was your body, was it, yeah? Also, financial fair play, because we made Balogun. He has zero cost to us. If we sell for 15 mil, it counts on profit. Yeah, we know this. We know this. Do you know what I mean? But a sell's a sell. I do get that. Do you know what I mean? But a sell's a sell, bros. What does it really mean? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but wow, you either violate financial fair play or you don't violate. I've submitted a bid to sign Rob Holding. Why would they do that? I have heard this as well, £2.5 million. Excuse me, guys. Why would they do this, though? The shit tax must know better, surely. And what is that noise? It sounds like something's about to blow up, man. It sounds like it's coming from out here, the kitchen. What is that noise, man? WB brought a noise of it. I'm telling you guys. Alright, now let's get into the stream. Now let's get into the old stream. So sorry, people. UE, the hero, the man himself, is here. Lee Akers is here. Arsenal Forever is here. Linda is here. Besiktas. I hope it's true. Yo, 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 Lee Akers. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holden wasn't around today, so hopefully that is him absolutely done at the club. Havertz was playing. That's how bad a performance it was. Honestly, bruvs, I wouldn't have thought he was playing either. Like, I couldn't really find him or locate him. I remember trying to say, where's this Havertz playing? I remember like, where is he? Where is he? He's very central. He's very central. And then, yeah, he was lingering around the centre half, the halfway line. Anyway, no need to get carried away or too, I suppose, worried. It's his first game pre-season, blah, blah, blah. Vieira, slightly more worried about him, mate. He's just fucking awful, like 35 mil. Gosh. I wish Timber was there, see where he's going to play. Is it going to be right back or is it going to be centre back? Ben White did go over to centre back in the centre half when Cedric Suarez come on. But positives, no Rob Holding. A negative, Balogun should have started, I suppose. And when he come on, man, that chance. Come on, Balogun. You know, obviously, Arteta don't like you, bro. So, do you know what I mean? You needed to impress. You needed to score immediately. You needed to make an impression. Do you know what I mean? All I can hope now is he actually is on the plane. Do you know what I mean? Reports of a £40 million bid for him recently. Do you know what I mean? I think that's turned out to be BS. I'm sure we would accept a £40 million bid, especially if we had any kind of hopes and aspirations of signing anyone else, especially a central midfielder. Elevea. It took Jesus. It took many, etc. We wasted 100 mil. Yeah, bros. Yeah, mate. Spot on. Potentially another 65. I'm sorry, you have said Havertz and Vieira. Bro, you could add maybe another 50 million on Ben White. Do you know what I mean? At least when Man City start whacking out 50 million odds on defenders, it is an international class player and someone that does play and represent his country. Guys, I've been saying for a couple of days, Man City seem to have gone quiet on Gvardiol, the Croatian centre-back who plays, I think, in Germany for RB Leipzig. Guys, allegedly Man City are about to submit a £40 million for Levi Colwill. Now, again, it wasn't just last season at Brighton. The season before when he was at Huddersfield, I remember putting my name on him then. I remember Hank knew me. I'll always remember the response. Yeah, mate. Bro, the problem is Havertz can't pick where he plays. If you looked at Havertz in the face with 3 years experience in London and the Premier League at Chelsea Football Club, I'm sure he wouldn't be ballsy enough to look me or you or Akers in the eye and say, yeah, mate, I'm a centre mid. You know what I mean? Right in that mould of Axaka, Partey, Rice, etc. 65 mil, fuck me. Fuck me, bruv. Why wouldn't we have just done Sasado? Again, mate, attacking mid maybe. Drop Odegaard. Odegaard doesn't need to play pre-season. In fact, he didn't play. Havertz should have just started as a 10. Bollocks. There's not even a Mill Smith Rowe around. But he's intent to play his little fucking bitch Vieira, do you know what I mean? Which, just admit defeat, mate, you know what I mean? Jacob at left back. Not really tested, but then look at the defence at times, do you know what I mean? That fucking reserve goalkeeper, Carl Hayne, whatever the fuck his name is, he can blow me. He can blow me. And again, mate, if we're Man City or, you know what I mean, whatever, and we can spend whatever the fuck we like, go get Kia Havertz. Just get the positions that we need in first. Like someone's going to do to us for people like KT or Thomas Partey, respectively, what we done to Atletico Madrid, coming right at the last minute. And because we want to balance up the books, I say we sell. Mate, nothing. I told you, I've had a very good source on this one. Arsenal have said they're not interested. Brighton done the same tactic when Tottenham bid 9 million for Trossard. They run over to fucking North London, the other side, and said, Arsenal, like, you know what I mean? You fucked up with Mudrak, you know what I mean? You can give us 22 mil and a bit of add-ons. We took the deal. So we've got a good relationship with Brighton. You know what I mean? We might have annoyed them with that bid in January, but that's football, you know what I mean? But as I told you, bang. You know what I mean? Saseda was a fake bid in January. Lavea, nothing. Nope, not at all. Liverpool have done it by now, but they've done the same thing. You know what I mean? They've spent 100 mil in the midfield, you know what I mean? And they want to see what they can get back. I don't know what go on, bro. Guys, please take this moment to be getting a massive big like on the video. Do be subscribing if we are new. He definitely is, but again, even that guy, you know what I mean? Wasn't madly impressive at the Euros. Even got dropped for a game. Was it the quarters? The quarterfinal? Vieira, he dropped out of the tournament. I was interested to see him playing, but he dropped out. Yeah, mate. We definitely do. And a couple, what the boss or Eddie wouldn't call deadwood. Do you know what I mean? But a couple, we need to just sort of get out of the mistakes. I know, mate. I know. I did say that a couple of nights ago. I said it was 420. But yeah, 400 grand, 420. What's the other 20 between friends, eh? But yeah, this was very, very predictable. What was Levy going to do? Mate, in a team that struggles, you know what I mean? And he's shite all season, but the geezer still scores 30 league goals. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is fucking quite incredible. You know what I mean? Honestly now, that is quite incredible. People screaming about Nketiah or Jesus. Look at fucking Kane. And again, nobody's comparing and blah, blah, blah. because he's playing a dangerous game. Even though Bayern Munich, I don't think are that serious. They weren't serious with the bid for Rice. I said that already. Do you know what I mean? Certain YouTubers were screaming Rice is going Bayern Munich. I was like, mate, he won't even leave London. Fuck you. I was right. They started making inquiries about Caicedo. I was like, nah, they won't put that money down. Do you know what I mean? They're a bit Arsenalish in that sort of sense. But yeah, thinking of Bayern Munich, I didn't quite finish. Who's going to move to their little English midfielder? He wants to beat Alan Shearer all-time Premier League goals record. Yeah, most definitely. And he isn't that kind of character that rocks the boat or wants to upset things. Do you know what I mean? So I think he accepts the deal myself. Pretty much the way I think Zaha stays in London. Lucrative offers from Saudi. I doubt Lazio or whoever in Italy have offered him a deal. It's that lucrative. But the security of a 4-year deal in the South London where you're loved on a door, Crystal Palace, 200 grand a week, is flipping good money. Not many other Premier League teams, hence why I don't believe anyone else from the Premier League has made a serious offer to Zaha. Because that's pretty sensible money, 200 grand a week, 4 years. So there's levels out here. But Caicedo, again, I find it incredible. Why make the fake bid in January? Why put down the 65 mil for Havertz? Do it after. Try and ask Chelsea to get him on loan. Levi Colwill, I'd have been happy with that business. If Man City get Levi Colwill for 40 mil, I'm going to be screaming. How many times have I spoke about Levi Colwill? Do you know what I mean? A kid that I knew wouldn't be given a fucking fair chance at Chelsea. I still think Chelsea are making a mistake if they let him go. That doesn't rule out an English team though, bruvs. He could still be ballsy and just sit it out. And who knows, maybe he will be advised by his representatives or his wife or whatever to maybe do just that. You can agree in principle. You can even shake hands these days. You know what I mean? We all remember the Suarez 40 million plus a quid. That wasn't actually written. It was more of a gentleman's agreement. And you know what I mean? What did Liverpool say? Fuck a gentleman's agreement. This is business. We're not giving him to Arsenal. Kane can agree that in principle, but say he won't sign until the end of the season. He can use many reasons to see how the new manager gets on, to see how Tottenham are progressing, blah, 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 and etc. So why sell him to Man City then, a team that's much better than us? See, that bit doesn't make sense. So you are saying Chelsea literally mug us, Willian, Peter Cech, you know what I mean, David Luiz, Gallas, Havertz, but then maybe a young player that's 19, 20, 21, most 20 I think he is, they wouldn't give him to us. What if we bid 40 mil? Is Henderson really going? I know he's been offered £600,000 a week, but I swear isn't he like anti certain things in his life, you know what I mean? I swear he spoke out about like, I don't know, Saudi and certain things before. Well, they have. They've got, for me, two very attacking midfielders in Szoboszlai and McAllister. I think it needs a Lavea, do you know what I mean? Or a Caicedo. But clearly, like us, Liverpool need to sell something. Because Klopp ain't stupid. Tony Cannon on Bobby Will. Eh? What's that? I'm saying exactly that, bros. They know. Well, again, so play him then. Like Arsenal with Ben White, 50 mil. Why spend 70 million on Fofana? Why spend fuck knows how much on Koulibaly? Do you know what I mean? They keep giving contracts to a 50-year-old fucking Thiago Silva. Who else is in that centre back position? I don't know. They've got 2 left backs worth over 100 mil. Boy. Colwell, I don't know. He might have an attitude. He might be like, no, that's it. It's enough. I went Huddersfield. I was banging. I won a tournament with England. Banging. Didn't even concede a fucking goal, the defence I was in. I went to Brighton. Brighton qualified for Europe for the first ever time. Brighton have bid a record amount of money for me. They've rumoured to have come back with 35. Again, obviously, which would be a record for them. Man City are now considering a 40 million deal, as they're not sure about paying 100 mil for this Croatian guy, Garvi Edial, or whatever the fuck his name is. Like, I hear you, Chelsea won't sell to us. I don't think they would sell a good player to us, but then why sell to Man City? Plus, we like to help them out with financial fair play, 65 mil, you know what I mean? Big characters. Henderson is a leader there. You can buy one, Sissedo, if someone from Saudi pays enough. The rumour is they're looking to pay him crazy money, but only Liverpool 10 mil. Who could Liverpool sell? They've got a lot of young assets. Carvalho, Robbie Elliott. I don't know who Liverpool could sell. Hence why they're not whacking out no more money, innit? Interesting to see if he accepts. Will it be enough? Allegedly, that's all he wants, is a guarantee. Hard to say till I see everyone spending. Like Man United, well done, Anana. The striker, also well done. Mason Mount, it's a bit Havertzy for me. I think they need a Cisse, though. I think they need a Lavea, a Tukremeni, do you know what I mean? Their central midfield for me, all right, Casemiro, blinding, but he needs a bit of help for me. Colwell Van Dijk. Very nice, very nice. Could have been Colwell Saliba, I'm telling you. True, but then, all right, Loftus-Cheek would be the same. Conor Gallagher would be the same. Fuck knows. That striker, who's that striker that went to Southampton, then got injured? Fuck, I forgot about him. He must be back from injury. There's another striker they've got. Milner, he's gone. He's got Brighton. As a leader. Most definitely. And that's what I said a long time ago. That's what we bought him, Rice. Thing is, though, if you sell Xhaka Party, Lokonga, all right, forget Lokonga. Just with your 2 sort of defensive midfielders going, I just thought to myself, we would be buying 2. I said it would be one or the other. We wouldn't get them 2. But then, all right, a Lavea. Do you know what I mean? Someone strong still. Just a defensive mid. I didn't expect £65 million worth of Havertz to be playing alongside Rice. And to say, though, not a leader, but at 21, do you know what I mean? It was his first season in England. You know? Excuse me, he was unheard of a year ago. Do you know what I mean? They bought him in for 3.9 mil. Lined him. Right now, they'd rather him gone as well. Boja, that's his name. Go on, Yui. That's another one. He doesn't sound very English, but I'm sure he pretty much come through their academy. Do you know what I mean? That would probably count for their financial fair play. But they've already took in about 250. Lukaku. That'll be another one, bruv. What are they going to get for him? 30, 40 mil? 50 if they're mad lucky. Do you know what I mean? PSG, man, they could do worse than Lukaku, I'm telling you. They're losing their front three, Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. I feel they'll get something done with Osman, innit? The guy in Germany, Kolo, whatever his name is, Munani or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Nothing much today going on in the world of Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Besiktas, as we know, £2 million bid for Rob Holding. Very legit. I'd love it. And Wari, guys, he looks special. Would you send him on loan next season or keep him? I've been told mad things about his contract. If he ain't happy after a year, he will be free to leave. But, mate, he does look special. Levi Colwill to Man City, £40 million bid being prepared. Nottingham Forest are set to offer Willian, the former Arsenal, Chelsea, etc., and Fulham midfielder. I didn't know he was leaving Fulham. A 1 or 2 year deal. AC Milan have completed a £20 million deal for Chelsea winger Pulisic. That's more money in the bank. Lukaku on the way. Zakari is very close to a £21 million move to West Ham. Is that the Declan Rice replacement, guys? Arsenal-wise, again, we know the deal. We're out of business until money comes in. All right, we've got 21 in for Xhaka, but that's it. It's stopped. Maybe 25 in total, Mari as well. But that's it. I'm wondering why does Party have to go? Because that means we desperately need a central midfield. I hear that. Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, and United. That sounds very fair, I suppose. Man City are always going to be there. Liverpool, yes. I think they're owed a little bit from a couple of their strikers, Darwin Núñez and the other motherfucker. And I'm not talking about Jota. I reckon we should definitely keep Nwari. There's got to be a place there for him. Let's see how he gets on in America, provided he gets minutes, I suppose. And he doesn't give all the minutes to fucking Fabio Vieira. Interesting. Again, Man United, similar to Arsenal, do you know what I mean? They done very well last season. Second season won't be so easy. Now, I'm not saying they won't be top four, but I believe they need a midfielder alongside Casemiro. And Wari for me, bang, yes. But again, if he's kept and we don't use him, it's going to piss the kid off. I'm telling you guys. And we don't want to piss the kid off. And I am hearing rumours that it's written into his contract. He can go if he's not happy or not getting minutes. And this guy's possessive. Look at his team selection today, mate. Could have started on Wari today, do you know what I mean? So in the League Cup, fuck me. I really hope he does get a fucking go, do you know what I mean? He's a little bit predictable, Arteta. And this Havertz thing is now making me think something that me and UE were almost disagreeing on. I reckon Timber's there as a centre-back almost now. Because that's what I've been told. Or at least the option, but I'm sure right centre-back. And then that's dropping Saliba. We're surely not thinking of going free at the back, are we? How would he do that? Saliba, White, Gabriel, Timber and Zinni, very advanced wing-backs. Rice, Havertz, then yeah, you're still missing a player. Odegaard wouldn't fit in if you're going to put it the front three, like Saka, Martinelli, Jesus. Unless Odegaard was alongside Rice. So we can't be going free at the back. Well, again, I have slightly higher hopes for him, but he's not a centre mid. And to me, I know it's early days. He looked to be more in the central midfield area today, but then again, he didn't even do anything like. He didn't really make any kind of impression for me. And Wari comes off the bench, 15, 16. He makes an impression for me immediately. Am I being biased? Not really, man. I'm keen to see Havertz do well. Fuck it. We're the dickheads that have just spent £65 million on him. Of course I want the guy to do well. Guy, 15 minutes left of the stream, so please be hitting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. Shout out to everyone that was on the watch along today. I'll definitely be covering more friendlies. All of Arsenal's friendlies will be getting covered. I knew I'd find it by hook, by crook. Do you know what I mean? Havertz in the midfield will not work. Mate, could not agree more. That is destined for, do you know what I mean, trouble. It might work against Sheffield United, against Burnley, against Nottingham Forest. But against other teams, it just will not work. Do you know what I mean? And that is more than a slight worry for me. Real talk. It is very quiet out here today, guys. Shouts out to all the real ones, though. Everyone who has been in the streams recently. I love you all. 1-1 as well. Ain't the way we really should have started off the old pre-season. Not that it matters too tough, but you know what? It's just, yeah. It was just a bit shit. Guys, only 2 likes on the video. Fuck me. But you know what? It's just, yeah. Can you get a couple of likes on the videos, please, guys? Havertz talk. Shouting out all the real ones, though. Why is there no likes on this video? Craig, can you go and jump and get a like on that video for me, please, my brother? My brother. Try and get 80s in a fucking building. Do you know what I mean? Shouting out all of the real ones. Where is everyone? Everyone should be getting sacked for this, man. Bang out of order, I'm telling you. Bang out of order. It's bang out of order, mate. Fuck them. If they don't come, they don't come. Bollocks. We've got 15 minutes left. Let's have it now. People still stalking the old WhatsApp, though. Gotta love it. No, bro, because that means Havertz or Odegaard doesn't get in. And not that I'm worrying particularly about them two. I've just sort of went through it. Imagine Ramsdale in goal, Saliba, Ben White, Gabriel in defence, Timber right wing back, Zinni left wing back, Rice, Odegaard centre midfield. That leaves you 3 places left. Martinelli, Saka, Jesus. Martinelli, Saka, Havertz perhaps. What the fuck is that? And it was deleted. Interesting. That's very interesting. Fuck it. Guys, it seems to be a little bit flat inside the building. Rob Holding, please go Turkey. We ain't got that much money so far. Bit of money from Mari. Exacta money was a fucking double bonus. I don't believe selling Party is the right move for Arsenal. Unless it's done quickly, like right now, and we get a replacement in. Let me turn this one on silent. It's going to do my nothing. I can just feel it. Oh my god. So guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. America on Sunday. Who are we actually playing in America? Let's have a look now. Matches. The MLS All-Stars, the 20th. 1:30 kickoff. I take it that's UK time. Alright, cool. Then it's Man United a couple of days later. All good. Don't know if the Barcelona game is still in America. On the 27th. Emirates Cup. Monaco. And then the Charity Shield. So just 2 free games in America. Man U, MLS All Stars. Don't know where the fuck we're playing Barca. Who cares? No way, bro. We can't. I told you, like the Rice Sasado situation, it was one or the other. So, mate, if Party Lacombe goes and Balogun, we're winging it, mate. We're proper winging it and seeing who is available, who's left and available from Levea. I believe we have no interest in Sasado, but let's just say Man U take Tukumeni, Liverpool take Levea, but Sasado, for some odd reason, is still available. Who knows? I'm not concerned just yet. But what I saw today, Arteta still hasn't learned a lesson. Well, Rob Holding weren't around. Still couldn't play a Balogun ahead of fucking Nketiah. Jacob left back. I don't know what that was about, really and truly. You really don't need Saliba, Gabriel in the first game of pre-season, surely. But there you go. Possibly is. But a sinking ship like Southampton, he did make an impression. But it could be a bit early. Hence why maybe keeping Party for another season is best all round. Again, from what I hear, Real Madrid need money. They need money. I'm not saying a normal situation that wouldn't be allowed, but then again, that probably can count to their financial fair play. Look, we're getting this, even if they sign Mbappe, we're getting this from Arsenal next season, but I can't see it being that easy. Definitely not going to get 2 central midfielders, because then that fucks Enwari. What about Jorginho? What about Onini? And again, let's face it, Havertz is a central mid, mate. You'd be going down that very on Arsenal road of having too many fucking central midfielders, mate. Havertz is a central midfielder, brother. So Havertz, Rice, Elneny, Jorginho, and you'd like to think one more, and one more class one, do you know what I mean? For when the Havertz bit goes absolutely tits up. Now, guys, do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. It's almost time to get out of the building. Still got a couple of bits to do technically today. Don't know what to do. There's fucking work tomorrow, no work tomorrow. Then there's this arrangement, and then I've got people that's got the other me. Oh, I'm this and that. What do I do? What do I do, people? What the f do I do? Yeah, definitely not two, brother. You can see the way we've kind of stopped after the Havertz, blah blah blah, Timber and Rice. Do you know what I mean? Will be Jorginho and Tilda as cover. Oh, you're right. Jorginho and Tilda. Oh, and maybe this dude, yeah. Possibly. But it's like Edu shy of the Brazilian market, hence why we don't go for people like Endrick, and there's a couple of others I've mentioned, do you know what I mean? On purpose for Arteta, because he knows he won't be at the club much longer. Again, brother, that's a bit silly thinking. Surely you would like to prove to Arteta what a dickhead he is for doing it, and prove that Danny AFC TV was always right. That's what I mean. But that's why I think it could be not a Tukumeni, not a Sasado. That's why Levea is the more realistic target, or the Brazilian guy. Because I believe it's Rice, Havertz, and Odegaard is the midfield three next season. Juninho is cover for Rice, do you know what I mean? And perhaps Levea as well. He's bought a central midfielder, bruvs, or for him. He sends out an alarm bell to me. I can name you 16, 17, 18-year-old kids in Brazil. Do you know what I mean? There's one at Grêmio we've allegedly been looking at for a little while. So he's probably better at his own club. Go to Hendrick's club. They've got a bag of talent. So yeah, there's kids out in that Brazil team. Don't ever get that twisted out in that Brazilian league, man. You have to wean through, innit? the guys that are probably potentially strong enough to handle the pace, the cold weather, and the fuckeries of English football. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, most definitely. It's the Nelson vibe. 23 years old. I don't know, man. These Brazilian kids do seem, for me, to break into like the Sao Paulos and Gremios of the world at 16 and 17 and 18. So at 23, fuck me, I've never heard of him. Obviously, he's not an international. So yeah, no way. No fucking way. Not for me. But a young midfielder is probably what we're going to do. Juninho's there, do you know what I mean? We'll give him some kind of minutes, etc. And the usual fucking crew. Elneny will be there for them League Cups, as you say, the cameo. But hopefully Anwari. There's a lot of talk about this Lewis Skelly being a very good player. Maybe he can piss off on loan and go and get some championship experience. Anwari, maybe it would be clever to send him on loan for half a season, bring him back for the second half. Who knows? He's a bit young to be worrying about his future, but I'm telling you, there's a special fucking player in there. And yeah, mate, got to keep our eye on the game, innit? And make sure we're not losing that kid for no silly fucking reason. But guys, it is time to go, man. It is a bit quiet in the building, so yeah, man, it is time to go. I do reckon announcements will be done tomorrow, surely. It's the end of the week, Friday, good business, a good end to the business week, you know what I mean? And plus, these bastards are flying out to America on Sunday, so fuck me. It has to be. Maybe one tomorrow, one early Saturday. But seriously, man, do you know what I mean? Just to make sure all passports and everything and blah, 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 and whatever you got to do before you fly for pre-season, mate, just get the fucking deals sorted out, official, job done. Get the lawyers, like, do you know what I mean? Fucking sort yourselves out, man. Get the deal done. Stop taking the piss. They're probably getting paid hundreds of pounds an hour just to piss West Ham off. It doesn't make fucking sense to me. But yeah, that's my final thought. No more signings. I don't know. Like, loans ain't really going to do much for us. What's the point of sending Vieira on loan? To go and do what? And where? Do you know what I mean? James thought he was coming as a number 9. Not sure in midfield. Number 10, I see. But not a box midfielder, not athletic enough. Yeah, mate. That 45-minute show today, bruv. I knew it, bro. I knew it. Like, what was it done to wind me up or something? Is Arteta calling me out? Like, what the fuck is it all about? I don't see or get the sense in it, honestly. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just stupid. It is stupid, so it is. It is fucking stupid. It is massive, though. But not in any good way. Saicedo's small and he'll kick the fuck out of that guy, bros. Boot him in his balls. Look what he done to Martinelli, bros. For one fucking funny tackle on Mintoma. Saicedo showed him there, bro. As much as I want to come to Arsenal, allegedly, I'll fuck your Brazilian self up. Don't play with me. And that's something that Rice doesn't really possess either for his £105 million price tag. I'd like him to be a bit more of a cruncher here and there, but I'm sure, if necessary, if someone wound him up, maybe pushed his little pretty hairstyle, you know what I mean? Maybe the beast would be unleashed. With the Saicedo Rice, for example, as a central midfield, it really does let the front four, and I will put Odegaard as the front four, the number 10, the 2 wingers, and your central striker. So, for example, Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, Jesus, or Havertz. Oh, have I got my toasting machine? Oh yeah, man. I like my little expensive tomatoes. Bros, you know how much for the little, when you go in Sainsbury's or Waitrose, do you know what I mean? And you get them little cherry tomatoes, £3 for a little box. But yeah, bust them in that cheese and toasty, bros. A little bit of salt on them. Blood clot. You need to realise how sick you are, bro. You said Tilda was saying at the start of last season. And he spoke of Galera time ago. Bros, I know this. I'm bored of asking people for the respect on my good name. If this was anyone else, that it'll be the forthcoming of God. They'll be getting the YouTuber of the Year award. They'll be getting accolades from all sorts of places. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, not me, for whichever reason. It is incredible. Do you know what I mean? Even a Turkish guy, that was on my kid's life, bubs. It wasn't a call out, but someone made a reference to me in the Turkish shop last night, like, yeah, well, go on, I've seen you somewhere, YouTube or something, blah, blah, blah. Turkish guy behind the counter at the Arsenal shop, the Gunners on Blackstocks, got a bit nosy. And I just, went straight into Google or YouTube and just, Googled it. Danny AFC TV talks about Arda Güler. It comes straight up 12 months ago, 14 months ago, whatever. I'm a fucking G. It is fucking incredible. I wonder how you do that, bros. 4 comments, but 20 likes. It is mad strange, bros. But I've hinted to him, bros. I even hinted to him the other day about going from 2,800 subscribers to 3,500 subscribers. I said, just for me, it's hot, you know. Just a little bit bait, bros. I still don't think he got it. He must have got it. Maybe it just needs the subtle way that my Turkish brother types at UE. Do you know what I mean? It is incredible, man. Them likes, do you know what I mean? He's busting me up for them likes, bros. But in saying that, not so many months ago, I was well ahead of him on views. Like, YouTube have been judging me, man, because they had me stuck at 130, 140, approaching 150,000 views. And this was a few months ago, and I'm probably still stuck there now. I was just ahead of the little bastard. I mentioned it to him. Rah. I would dread to, I don't even want to go and look how many views he's at now, because he went from like 110, 120, right behind me, I think for like 200,000 views. And I'm talking this is in 2 days. The video had 78 views. How did it? Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't calculate. As I've shown WB, do you know what I mean? And there's a lot of people, do you know what I mean? I can even give them a follower back, you know what I mean? YouTube this and get subscribers that. And what do you think your rival YouTubers are doing? Get with the game, bros. We'll advertise you on Google. That one sounds a bit better, all these Google adverts, but they want to take it from your bank account monthly. I don't want to do shit like that. It's not about a broke thing, bros. Look how much money I spend on hats, aftershave, trainers, Arsenal kits, Arsenal training tops. But there is no way in it. For me personally, I've worked way too hard on my channel to just go and do something fucking stupid and risk getting it banned or whatever. Because they won't do it to that nice guy screaming they've got this illness or whatever. Like, they'll fucking do it to me. They'll make an advantage. They'll make an example of my fucking blood clot channel. I swear to God. Look at the way the advertisement things goes. I've took hats down. I've put hats back up. Thinking, why don't I get adverts on my fucking shit? That was another thing I mentioned to my man when he mentioned it to me that time. I told him a couple of tips. Bang! Man's a don of getting adverts now. But anyway, I wonder if Google Island paid him. Because when you get paid by YouTube, it's called Google Island. That's how it goes into your account. It says Google Island and then obviously how much you've received. I wonder has man been paid by Google Island. But the plot thickens. Guys, I'm going to get the hell out of it. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Yui, you're a fucking genius, a superhero and man in a match. Still stuck on probably 1-8. I think it went 3-7. 1-8-3-7. Bros, again, when I went up, Crystal Palace away that time, as Leak has always said, it made a good jump. And then everything else, it seems to have been a couple of tussles or a late light. I don't think bars ever helped. I know I got a lot of new subscribers because I've got to come and look at the thing I put up on Twitter, me spitting bars. Bars, 290,000 views on Twitter. Bro, 290. And that was in fucking 24 hours. It finally got to, I don't know, 375,000 views. Do you know what I mean? I know we definitely do, bros. But here's another fucking funny thing. Fuck it, I'll name him. Do you remember the dude that came in the other day? All safe on Twitter, Martin Tapp. I was like, yeah, Martin, respect, la la la. Bang, looked on Twitter today to send my stream to him, blocked me. Bro, even your average Joe don't like me on Twitter. Like, they might watch one stream, then their brethren says something, or they send it to their link. Yeah, I watched this dude last night. He's white, brother. He's safe, English dude, la la la. Got a hat and bandana, but yeah, it's still very funny. And then that guy might have texted him back, like, no, he's a fucking this and that and the other. The guy blocked me. But it happens daily, man. do you want me to tell you the latest personality to say he's going to do a stream with me? And then kind of mugged it, said, all right, cool, we're going to do an end of season review. And then I text him at the end of the season. I can send you the screenshots, bro. Man's on an airing thing now. I was like, I don't care if you do streams with Lee Gunner, bro. Fuck that guy. I'll punch him up. Maybe it was the punch him up that got was a bit too much for him. Trust me, bros. This guy, I'll name him tomorrow if you like at 10 p.m. He's only not streaming with me right about now because of Lee Gunner. I mean, I'll show you all the screenshots, man. We ain't chatting that much on Twitter. Do you know what I mean? I thought, all right, cool. Let me not go for the man lit guy, like. Do you know what I mean? Let me go for that quiet guy, but the honest gooner type guy. Do you know what I mean? Man agreed, man said safe, man did it, said, I said, so I even mentioned to him, all right, cool, I know you stream with that fucking idiot Gunner, like, are we still blessed? He was like, of course we're still blessed. No one can't tell me who to stream with. The man's airing me now. So, do you know what? Sure. I don't even know what to do. I may as well go back to the bars and just, pay a chippy, a D-double, footsie, dizzy, someone to come on the channel. Where's Loki at, bro? We'll get Loki to come on, innit? We just pay some hip-hop dude, innit? And we'll just aim some bars at all of the YouTube idiots, do you know what I mean? The Lee Gunners, the AFTV, them guys that like to beat up their wife, DT, etc. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man, we'll aim for them all. And then we'll start aiming for the smaller YouTubers. The ones that got inspired by me, want to try and get more subscribers than me, want to get 20 likes on a video, but you got 4 comments to blood clot. Them guys I really like exposing. Them guys I want to hurt their feelings anyway. And my man in question, he ain't the only one, blood. He ain't the only one, innit? He ain't the only one. He's the tip of the blood clot iceberg. And he's just in our face for whatever reason. Maybe he is that stupid. He's sort of doing it in my face. Like, let me try and like nick a couple of your people, like Linda's or whatever. When did you get loads? When you spent lyrics? When did you get loads? No, I got. Bubs, the Twitter thing got, as I said, Bubs, it's 350,000 views. It's hard to say. I probably got 2 followers on Twitter. Bubs, it's hard to say every single statistic. Like, I woke up sometimes, I thought, right, Crystal Palace was a good one. I know the time of the protest, I think I got a few there, la la la. Not nothing mad, but, you know what I mean? Definitely went up in the few hundreds. I don't know. What, that guy there? No way. It don't say that, bruvs. I wonder if I got screenshots. So when I mentioned it to him, bruvs, just a few months ago, he was behind me at 120. I was on 131. I remember. And do you know what the fuckery thing was? I went to like 140 and then I got put back down to 131. See, YouTube just fuck with me though. But you know this as well, Albie. I swear that to God. YouTube, honestly, fuck with me. What, my man's got 350? Yo, T. Seriously, blood. I wonder how much he paid for that. That's just incredible. It is a bit annoying. I wonder how much he paid for that shit. Man was behind me, you know. Now he's on 350. Bullshit. Let me get a tissue. My man's on 350. I'm going to have to go check myself now. My man's on 350. No. What's a load of dick? And what a load of shit talk. Guys, I've got to get out of the building, man. I've got 1 or 2 things to do quickly. I've got to hang out my washing. I've got to park up the blood clot car. Shout out to all the real ones, about 350, you know. 350. T-Man, what? Go on, bless to the people. Tell what's going on, man. Hope you are good. Raw. 350, you know. Let me see what mine says. Just to annoy me. I bet it's gone down. I bet mine's gone down. 155. Interesting. DM Breaker. Oh, Tim Breaker. So I thought it said Tim Breaker. West Ham right back. Blow me. I'm not getting into this. Fair Pal Bear. We know him, bruvs. Newcastle. Belgium. Legendary centre back. I'm going to get the fuck out of here, bruvs. You can do this all day long. 350, you know. I'm not doing this, bruvs. If you can't beat them, join them. I'm not doing that thing. I'm not doing it, Yui. But shouts out, Tyler, safe, brother. I can't even bust the hour mark for this, bro. Seriously. I can't even bear back that hour mark. I'm out the building, guys. Please hit the likes on the video. Send the link round. Facebook, Twitch, Hitch, Stitch, Snitch, whatever social media platform you got to send it to. Please hit the link around, innit? Bare YouTube frauders, man, with them fake views. I like that. 4 comments, though, bros. 4 comments. 4 comments on the video. 4 comments, but 20 likes. That's bare strange. Bare strange. Ben Thatcher, left back. Did he start at Wimbledon? Moved on to Tottenham, I think. Ben Thatcher. Wimbledon, Tottenham. Hugo Eklund. He's from the ends, Hackney. Aston Villa, and God knows who else. God knows. But is he really from the ends? Is he really from the ends? Robbie Earl, Wimbledon again. Midfielder. Very attacking. He was Wimbledon's answer to Frank Lampard, could score a goal. We're keeping it Wimbledon. Good old striker, Dean Oldsworth. You know what I mean? A few years after John Fashioned, they thought they'll bring a white version in, just as Matthew. He was a gobby bastard. Oh, yeah. Wimbledon again, the connection. Charlton Athletic. Cole Court, gangster. Real G. Solarco, we're keeping it Palace, bruvs. He played for England as well. Probably on the Graham Taylor, but you know, it still all counts. It all counts, man. John Solarco. Yeah, I remember him. Probably played with Ian Wright, Mark Bright, that sort of fucking era, I'd say. Probably. Lucas Radovich, South African. Leeds United centre-back. Good little player. Not bad. He had the respect of his players. Most definitely. Led his army. Did he play with Jimmy Floyd? Possibly. Probably Gary Speed and all sorts of the team around them times. Do you know what I mean? All sorts around the fucking team. Please be in the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new, my real ones. Who's this? Left back. Tony DeRigo. Didn't sound very English. Didn't really get into the England team often, if ever. But yeah, Chelsea. Left back. Never forget that name. Oh, Tony DeRigo. Would have played with the greats like Dennis Wise, Kerry Dixon, probably Dave Bezen. Fuck knows who. Shouts out to you, Yui. You're a superstar, bruvs. Absolute superstar. 350,000, bruvs. That's unbelievable. I wonder if Tony DeRigo cost 350,000. 350,000, you know? No. I'm going to have to get VAR in on this one, you know. I swear to God. VAR needs to get involved. Jeff Thomas, man. The guy that led Palace to a manual defeat at Liverpool, but then in the same season got them to an FA Cup final. Jeff Thomas, left-footed central midfielder. Absolutely shit. And everyone that played for England, probably again. Graham Taylor, whatever his name was. Yeah, Graham Taylor probably fucking was the idiot that played him. Absolutely shit midfielder, man. Got hyped for about a season or two, for whatever reason. Peter Unlove, Coventry. I like him. Peter Unlove. Scored a couple of great goals. Remember when Arsenal signed Jeff Thomas from Palace? No, I don't, mate, because it never happened. Under George Graham, we were linked with Jeff Thomas all day long. But we never signed him, bro. Wim Jonk, Dutch midfielder, Ajax. He comes to the Premier League with Sheffield Wednesday, Nick Barmby, every cunt, Tottenham, Liverpool. Where else did that little cunt end up? Did he go Leeds or something? Darren Beckford for Port Vale. He was wonderful. Beckford, where did he make his name? Ipswich, Leeds. It was Leeds, I think, Darren Beckford. Might have had a stint at Ipswich as well. I seem to fucking recall. Mendieta, wow. Middlesbrough, Spanish. Bad man. Way above Middlesbrough's level. Fuck knows. But it was very passionate. I remember seeing an interview of him like 20 years after or 10 years after. He was like, yeah, man, I still come to Middlesbrough. Like, I loved it here. Like, the people showed me bare love, man. The town stinks of oil and gas and just general bullshit. But yeah, man, I love Middlesbrough. I'm surprised he might have been. Has he ever been Middlesbrough manager? Fuck me. Mendieta loved Middlesbrough. Fuck knows why. Michael Reiziger, right back. Barcelona, Holland. Again, another one from Ajax. Did he come to the Premier League? Right, cigar. No, I don't think he did. There's loads of talk about him at Chelsea. Did he go Chelsea for a season? Don't think so. Right, cigar. Nah, Barcelona, Ajax, Holland. Right, cigar. He might have played for one more team. Did he go Italy, the bastard? Bogard. Winston. Central midfielder. Who did he play for? Bogard. Winston Bogard. If he comes to the Premier League, he's missing me. But Dutch midfielder. Did he go Chelsea, the prick? AC Milan. Fuck knows. Can't remember. Good one, that one. Winston Bogard. Was he a defender? No, he's a central mid. He played both positions. Winston Bogard. He played for AC Milan. I swear to God, he played for AC Milan. Shit cunt. About 7 foot. Aston Villa. Which country did he play for? Was it Switzerland or someone soppy? I can't remember. He was shit. John Carew. He was shit. Absolutely shit. Delivio. We spoke about it. You've done me with this geezer before. He was Italian. That's all I knew. Can't remember. Delivio. Probably around the time of like a Delio Lombardo. And the very good of the AC Milan teams. Who remembers Giovanni Luigi Lentini? Once the world's most expensive player at AC Milan. Bit of shit form and a car accident later. Boy. But that is it though, guys. I have Rob Lee. Right midfielder. Now, I know he smirked it at Newcastle, but who else did he play for? Rob Lee. Was he another one that come from London, a Charlton, a Wimbledon? Don't know. Smirked it at Newcastle. Steve Stone, in the manager, under 21s. Nottingham Forest. Steve Stone, Nottingham Forest. Steve Stone, Nottingham Forest. And Nottingham Forest. Danny, can you name a Premier League club that won the FA Cup and got relegated that season? Wigan. Yes, I can. Wigan. I certainly can, bro. You should know I'm shit up, brother. Wigan. Play up, Pompey. Play up, Pompey. What does that mean? Pompey didn't get relegated there. Maybe they did. They did. They won something and got relegated as well, the dicks. I swear it was Wigan, though. Wigan won the FA Cup and got relegated. Did Pompey do it as well? Under Harry Redknapp? Did they do that under Harry Redknapp? Pompey? Carnu? Oi! Pompey done it as well, wasn't it? Patrick Berger, Carnu. Fuck. Yeah, Pompey done it as well, mate. Gary Ablett. Left back. Everton. Correct. I'm always correct, brother. I love it. Wasn't the most enjoyable today, was it? Fuck me, mate. Nah. And Wari was a fucking bright spark. Mate, pissed off about Havertz, mate. Number 10, yes. I don't care about Odegaard or his feelings or being captain or last season's numbers that he hit. Nketiah up front, surely Havertz. He can't do any worse than Nketiah. Pissed off Balogun missed that chance. But Anwari, yeah, what do you do with this kid? Do you send him on loan? He's too young for the Premier League, but I hear he's got something freaky in his contract. Like, if he's unhappy after a year, he can go literally for free. Such of our desperation to tie him down, because Chelsea and Man City literally had done deals with this motherfucker's family, innit? So Anwari's obviously got either a big head, an attitude problem, maybe a bit of both. But I'm wondering now, is it Cameo League Cup and FA Cup appearances? 5 minutes here and there against the Nottingham Forest and the Burnleys in the Premier League, of all respect, I don't know. Or send him on loan for a season, make sure he signs a loan extension, like we didn't do with Saliba, and then the year after come back. But whoever he goes to, I don't care if it's Stevenage, Leyton Orient, Cardiff, Aaron Ramsey signed for Cardiff today, he's got to play, and he's got to play every minute. Steve Pompey too, I hear that. That was probably on the red nap. So Campbell Pompey beat Spurs in the final. Could have been Carling Cup though. I think it probably was. That don't matter for me, man. It was a trophy, man. Shit. No, Pompey got to the FA Cup final. I'm pretty certain. I'm very certain, in fact. But yeah, guys, it is time to go. I've bareback the hour mark. Shouts out to everyone that was on the Arsenal, Nürnberg, whatever they want to call themselves. Watch along. Shouts out. Definitely, I'll be covering every Arsenal game, starting again the next friendly. Obviously, fucking the MLS all bastard stars, whatever. Man United. Then it's Barcelona. Then it's Monaco, and then I think it's Charity Showtime, Man City. All games will be covered on Danny AFC TV. William Gallas, absolute bastard. Comes to hand places. Travelled London like a gangster. Played for Arsenal, Tottenham and Chelsea. Like, how fucking rotten can you be? Beat Cardiff in the FA Cup final. There you go, bravs. There you go. Kanu scored. Told you. I said Kanu. Said it as well. I fucking said it as well, mate. I knew it. The question I got asked was, who won the FA Cup or got relegated? But Wigan done that, so my reply was Wigan. Didn't they? Pompey did. Wigan fucking won it and got relegated. Fuck about. Fucking hooter on me. But guys, yep. That's fucking it. That's your absolute lot for today. Oh, who's on the old dog on bone? Everyone's on the old dog on bone. Lee Chapman, legendary striker, mate. Leeds United. Who else did he play for? Championship teams, I think. Might have been Sheffield United also. Made his name at Leeds United, well, for me anyway. Lee Chapman, you know. Well done. I like that. I like that. He might have been linked to Arsenal a couple of times under George Graham. He liked a big motherfucking centre-half, innit? Big bruising, good fucking big motherfucker, good in the air, etc. But shouts out. Mr. T, I'm going to call you 19. Have you got a massive like on the video? I see 2 likes on this video. Let's have a quick spot check before I leave. 11:30, mate. I need to hurry up. Shops close at midnight if I want to go shop.
It's gone down.
5, you know. Guys, can we get a couple more than 5 likes on the video, please? What's all of that? Okay, brilliant. Well done. Congratulations. Yep, excellent. Yep, lovely stuff. A lot of people stalking the old WhatsApp, as you do. I have no idea. No, man. Just that he's just that guy, that normal guy that come in and see down the AFC TV late. Han Yumi was in the stream last night, bros, on the USA versus Panama, man. Shouldn't have bothered, bro. I was tired, bro. Dead views, like, do you know what I mean? Pissed me right off. But guys, I am gonna go. Please be with me 10 p.m. live tomorrow night. I don't think there's any friendlies worth a fucking viewing tomorrow. If there is, and I catch anything later on when I'm scouting football rumours and etc. and transfer gossip, I'll cover it. Real Madrid. I'd like to see Arda Güler. He's my dad, you know. Rah. Is that you, bro? Is that you, Galas? No. Sir Stanley Matthews. Bro, can we keep it to people in my fucking age? Sir Stanley Matthews. Heard the name slightly. Bro, it's anything way before me, I'm not going to know. And I'm going to be honest with you, don't give a fuck. People have told me how good Liam Brady is. I don't want to say I don't give a fuck, but do you get where I'm going with this? People have told me Charlie George was a legend. Do you get where I'm going with this? George Graham played for Arsenal. I never fucking see that happen, brother. Do you get where I'm going with this? Sir Stanley Matthews. I don't know. He probably got arrested for touching some. Anyways. You know that, innit? What happened to Lundbergkamp as well, man? Why is he a sir? All right, he's a part of the 66 team. West Ham. Derby County. Who the fuck knows? There's always one, isn't there? There's always fucking one. That's like saying Peter Shilton. All right, I happen to know he did play for Forest, and I'm pretty sure Derby County as well. But do I care? Not really. Liam Brady was a legend. I know. I've been told by a lot of old school gooners. I can't say I've seen much footage of him, and I certainly never, ever, ever see him live. So what can I say? I've heard many rumours about Liam Brady. Then again, here's a clue. I'm pretty sure he done so. Did he go to Italy after Arsenal? Serie A was probably one of the best leagues, if not the best league, definitely in the world at that time. Don't know, actually. That's another interesting one. Rodney coming today very randomly. Shouts out. Swear you've done me with this name before. He sounds like he should have played for Liverpool, but was it Leeds? Paul Fairclough. Liverpool, I think. You're going back a long time again, though, Rossi. That's slightly before me. Keith Gillespie. Definitely remember that. Weren't good enough for Man U, so he fucked off to Newcastle. Northern Ireland winger. I think he had a massive gambling thing going on, a bit like Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney. Brentford have bought a striker as well, isn't it? I think they might have bought a couple. I'd be pissed off if you betted against my own fucking team, I'm telling you. He gave up, I think. I don't know. He still calls me the N-word here and there on Twitter, obviously on private DMs, and I'm like, like, are you that bored? Like, you just randomly after 3 months decided to say, you know, and that's it. He said, you know good N. It's because of pricks like you. Shouts out to UE on this. Not that you're a prick and not that you're an N or anything like that. You'll get where I'm going. It's because of prick Arsenal fans like you that we've bought Declan Rice. You've been screaming his name for so long. Of course I have, but UE said that earlier. So that was Brent Uzi. Shall I prove it to you? It's because of N's like you or something. Arsenal have actually went and bought Declan Rice. So it would have been a little while. Well, I don't talk to him, so it won't be that hard. Where would he be on Twitter this week? He obviously ain't. I don't follow him. He clearly follows me, but what he changes his picture a lot. Let me think of something that just looks not right. Where would this little cunt be? Cunt search. Cunt search. Yeah. I didn't call me the N-word for once. You pussy. It's because of people like you that we are bidding £100 million for average players like Rice, Pussy. Oh, he did call me an N. There you go. I replied, laugh out loud. Look, the guy's got bare time for me, but that was his last effort. He calls me an N right at the end, like. Like, if I even breathed at people in a racist way, I'd be banned for life on Twitter and all sorts. Look, because of bastards like you or something, blah, blah, blah. You pussy ass, blah, blah, blah. I'm used to this shit, man. I don't really care. It doesn't phase me, man. It don't make me lose any sleep. Do you know what I mean? Would he say it to my face? Absolutely fucking no. How about Kawamia? One of George Graham's, in fact, it was his very last signing, £2.5 million from Ipswich. I was shocked. It didn't make sense. John Hartson joined the day before or the day after, £2.5 million, Luton Town. I went to their debuts, bros, and there was a geezer from Holland there called Glenn Helder. I had better time for Glenn Helder though, but he was the next one. It turned out that, like, I don't know if there's any mafia in Holland, but apparently, like, the mafia and the PKK equivalent of Holland come to London looking for him because he left bare debts at PSV or Eintracht or wherever, Utrecht or wherever the fuck he come from in Holland. He didn't come from like the Ajax, I don't think, or the PSV. He come from a smaller club. Colin Calderwood, you know, shit centre half. If I can rate, he was Scottish. If I can rate, I don't know. If I'm right, he was Scottish. He played for Tottenham fucking Hotspur. You don't go. Bars, you getting every few minutes of my time, no problem. The first game was Arsenal versus Torino semi-final. Adams header, back stick. Are you playing me? I was at that game. I swear to God. I was at that game in the North Bank, bruv. As God is watching me, as Allah is watching me, bruv. I swear. Yeah, I don't forget that. I was at that game, bruv. Cup Winners' Cup, yep. Would have been not one of my first games, but yeah, that would have been me a fresh gooner. I would have been a season ticket. Oh, no. If I was in the North Bank, no. I switched over probably the next season then. When clock end. Can't remember. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I always wonder how George Graham would do at Millwall. Hold on. I always wonder how George Graham would do at Millwall before Arsenal signed him as their manager. Why? Sorry, I don't get that. What's the connection? How you do at Millwall? Did you have a connection with Millwall? Sorry, I don't. There's something I'm missing there. I always wonder how George Graham would do at Millwall before Arsenal signed him as their manager. I can't remember us signing him as manager. That, again, that's before me. Like, I'm aware of '89. I wasn't a massive supporter of football in '89. I'm very aware of it though. I was born. My brother tried to force me to watch it. I wanted to play on my BMX, but anyway, yeah. By the '90s though, them times there, Cup Winners' Cup. I was at the Cup Winners' Cup final. I was at the Parc des Princes. No, hold on. Let me be right, because people pull me up. Yep, it was in Copenhagen in '94. I went there. Unbelievable. Wicked country as well. No one gave a fuck. No violence, no nothing. Bang. France the year after. The reverse of Real Zaragoza, Parc des Princes. Yeah, Paris Saint-Germain Stadium. Yeah, different situation. Brother got tasered. I remember my brother don't start lesson. I'm a mafia little cunt. My brother was probably trying to put me back in the line. He got tasered by French police. English cunt, get in line! Bastard! Move again, I taser you, bastard! So yeah, man, that was a vicious one to be a real young kid out at the Parc des Princes. And then for that little cunt that played for Tottenham, Naeem, to bang one from the half fucking way line. Yeah, mate. Davor Shuka was one of the most surprising signings. Hold on, I'm signing. Yes, because again, something that we were talking about, the age. But remember, it was very temporary, innit? It was very temporary. But what I will say, it was at the time when he wouldn't even make temporary 30-year-old signings. Yeah, good point. But it was all very temporary. Like, what was it? Was it a loan? Or just a short-term contract? I know it was like 3.5 mil or so. It wasn't that much. 10 mil? Oh, fuck. 10 mil? 10.5? 10 mil? Oh, fuck. That was another one that I thought, you know what? Now imagine Shuker with Ozil, but it probably wouldn't have worked anyway. Like, I thought he was going to score some fucking goals at Arsenal after. Yeah, I get it, but sort of like, yeah, all right. Mill was half decent. I remember going to Arsenal versus Mill as a kid and them smashing up every car down that Avenue Road and outside the Plimsoll pub. Can't remember exactly when they got relegated. I don't know. There you go. So am I, to be real. My dad was happy Galatasaray. Oh, bros. They took the piss out of Stoke Nevington when they got their escort down not Holloway Road, the one that leads from McDonald's. And then they literally turned right where the travel lodge is now and then marched down there, the fuckers. I love Turkish, man, but you know what? That wound me up, man. I don't know. And then going to buy liquor or whatever, or like, I don't know, 20 Bensons. I was a bit younger. Or Rizla, whatever, in the Turkish shop in Stoke Nevington. Every Haji! I was like, fuck you! That was bad, actually. I'm happy. What did Mehmet? There was a shop in Stamford Hill that two brothers, their dad obviously owned it. Mehmet and Serkan, if you ever know about them boys from Stamford Hill, right opposite Morrison's. I remember the fucking bastard, yeah, and I'll call him a fucking bastard. Mehmet was the most. Serkan was a prick. He was the younger Turk that thought he was a gangster. Danny, my black Focus with tint windows is better than you. He got the same reg. We had both had a W reg at the time, Ford Focus. Mine was blue with very slight tints. His was black with extra Turkish tints. His one might have went and made noises as you went down the road like it was a fucking Focus. My one cost me 2,800 at the time. Fuck me, I got knocked. But Izzy said he played around the same, I remember. So no one was measuring dicks on the price. His one had, I don't know, a Turkish valve in it. What's it called? Turkish valve. Dump valve, that's it. I used to call him a Turk every time. I was like, oh, bros, what's the point of that Turkish noise coming from your Ford Focus, bros? Like, allow it, bros. You're like Hamza. Hamza was one of them Indian dudes that also, on really normal cars, like a Renault 5, would put on it. Hold on, did Renault 5 have that naturally, actually? That Hamza, the Indian dude, he actually fucking bought one of them, I think just for the... I never heard of Lundberg before he signed him. Bros, I remember England played Sweden, yeah? And Lundberg scored. And then we immediately paid £3 million for him. I'd never heard of him before, but I did watch the game. Did England, I say we, I don't like England. Joking. No, I'm not joking. England, they might have won 3-1, but Lundberg scored, didn't it? And then his debut for Man United, we beat Man United 3-0. Lundberg can come on. That little trademark lob over Schmeichel, 3-0 to the Arsenal. Lundberg come off the bench as a substitute. I was a season ticket holder. Great days at Arsenal Football Club. I've seen Steve Morrow lift a trophy at Arsenal Football Club. How many cunts can say that? Right. 30 me was probably Arsenal's best ever manager. But again, way before me, so I'm going to say never Wenger or Graham. Again, before me, Lee, so I'm going to say never Wenger, Graham. One of them, I think, smacked it in the 30s, maybe the Herbert dude. Bro, was your dad born in the 30s? I'm not saying don't respect the club's history. I'm just saying I know all my life from when I was like 0 to present day. I know my life's history of Arsenal. Test me. We all know this. It's boring. No one can. No one's gonna. Do you know what I mean? They took my job. What, Jacob Warrior, left back? I don't know, guys. What's going on there? You remember when Turkey come third in the World Cup? Yeah, roads are mad. Blood, what's this little fly doing? Remember? Don't ever come near me again like that, bros. I'll fuck you up. Yeah, blood. Blood, that was nothing, though. Do you remember when Algeria won the fucking idiot fucking African nations, with all respect? Blood. I was working at Honest Burger, yeah? I finished at 11. Washed down the kitchen. Got out just before 12. I'd usually be home by half 12 latest, innit? these Algerian boys like decided like they were Man United fans. We're going to protest on Blackstock Road. Like we're going to sit down in the middle of the road. Yes, we've just won the African nation. We're going to sit down right here. Blood. Buses couldn't get me through. Tubes were locked off. They weren't even stopping at Finsbury Park. Buzz, it sounds far-fetched. It's real. A black cab, where did he take me to? I don't know. Angel, like where the Swan is. He's like, bruv, that's as far as you go, innit? By the way, that's 32 quid. I was like, you fucking prick. You give white people a bad name. Real fucking talk out here. I do, bro. So that was nothing like when Algeria won the fucking African nations, bro. Them boys fucked with Finsbury Park in a massive way. Don Howe. Again, before me, bro. I know fuck all about Don Howe. Bros, I had two of them. One in blue and one in white. They were my first two cars. My box of blood. Who the fucking fuck are you? Yeah, I know I caught you, innit? You're buzzing, bro. You're spinning something. You're spinning like Rob Holden at White Hart Lane, you prick. You definitely ain't flying, that's all I'm worried about. Interesting. If you don't play such boring football, bros, and we don't win every fucking competition that we did win 1-0, we did 1-0, 2-1. I don't know, bros. As an Arsenal fan, I don't know. Them first 10, 11 years of Wenger was fucking George, who? And George Graham done a lot, bros. I don't know. When he won the league title at Arsenal, I don't know, he done it on about fucking 175 quid. And that was bonuses and transfer fees that summer. George Graham was a legend. BRB's going to go to Villa, I believe, Danny. Thank God. Yep. But the talk is as well, if Newcastle can cash in, they're watching Financial Fair Play on Alain Saint-Maximin, they would put the £50 million down. Now, allegedly, they're asking 40 mil for Alain Saint-Maximin. Maybe that's a bit too much. I don't know. All I know is I'm not a massive fan of Alain Saint-Maximin. He, for me, is a bit of a liability. He's that guy that winds you up. He'll twist the guy, he'll twine the guy, but then the cross or the shot just won't be on point. I'm not even closing that sliding door because my washing is just sitting on the side. Probably not smelling so good of football. You can't lose this. Well, I don't know. I'm going to hang it up though. Danny, you and me and Lee Akers are giving you an Arsenal history lesson. Wow. Are we? I could give anyone in God's green earth an Arsenal history lesson. I prefer not to mention anyone's name, or especially my guy in the UE, but I mean, like, where did that come from? You fucking proper don't like the guy. What in the shit? That was good, isn't it? And back to you quickly, though. Villa, yes, 50 mil. He's waiting. He wants to see what the Champions League club does. He's obviously buzzing if he thinks Arsenal are going to come in. Akers is another passionate one, Robs. Definitely. From the day he was born. I don't know if he's going back to the Herbert Chapmans and everything and blah, blah, but yeah. Robs, they are. Per Torres was an expensive signing, but even Emre's getting up to speed. They're just left foot, right foot centre back thing. He wanted his left foot centre back. He wanted Per Torres. Who is alongside him now? Who have they got? They got the guy that Gerrard bought. They've got that idiot that plays for England. Sorry, Tyrone Mings. I was in Copenhagen. Two thousand. Well, the Cup Winners' Cup was 94, Copenhagen. We went back to Copenhagen. Yes, hold on. We did go back to Copenhagen. The wonderful return of Copenhagen. I can't remember what for. You smashed anything out there. 94, I was well too young. Whoa. In for a penny, in for a pound, but you know what I mean? In 14. Yeah, so that's what I mean, baby. Well, baby. That's what I mean, darling. I'm going to call you darling now. I was a baby in night. What was 2000 for? Wonderful Copenhagen. That was 94 though. That was 94. I was there. Yeah, Palmer. They had Brolin, Darlene. No, not Darlene. They had Brolin. Brolin. They did have Darlene. And they had one other bastard up front. Brolin, Darlene, and someone else that was shit hot at the time. Zola! Brolin. Did they have Zola, Palmer? Brolin, Darlene, and Zola was their front three. We had Alan Smith and Ian Selly, or was it Steve Morrow in the midfield? Ian Selly, I think it was, in the midfield. That's where George Graham really, for me, had to be like a one-off manager. I'm losing my dates. George Graham, was he even still there? Hold on. But Copenhagen, man. Wenger didn't win it. It was fucking fuck off. It was George Graham. What, Copenhagen? Was that in Copenhagen as well? It was! And we got defeated on penalties. Yeah. Well, I'm talking about when Copenhagen was wonderful back in 94, Palmer. Bro, I think their front three was Brolin, Darlene, and Gianfranco Zola. I know that. I was there, bros. I know. And in 95, or the end of that season, a little bit after Copenhagen, is when we changed over to Nike. Because I remember that Arsenal fan, if anyone ever remembers that dude, he's still about to this day, because I do see him very rarely. Lee, have you ever seen a guy at the Arsenal stadium that actually buys the home kit and then buys the away kit and then gets some little tailor to cut the cunt in the middle and he puts the two together? Have you ever met that gooner, Lee? He's safe. I met him in the Gunners pub bare times. But yeah, that was an idea I should have done, but I didn't want to copy his idea. But when I got my channel, it was one of the first things I actually thought. Should I get two kids and fucking cut the cunts and put them in fucking together? But that's what that little fucker done. But it looked wicked in Copenhagen because he turned up and I was like, how the fuck have you got that? When it said Arsenal on the back of the Arsenal shirt, the home shirt, and Gunners on the back of the blue one. Nike in the zigzags. Oh, God, they're still probably two of my favourite shirts. I had both of them. And fuck knows where they are. I think A-Star's got them, to be honest with you, fucker. She's got my bronze banana deep down. I swear to God, she's got my bronze banana. If she sell the blood clot. A-Star, if you're watching, I'm only joking. Right, 11:52. I just missed the shop on Blackstock, innit? Yeah, 995. I was there also, bruvs. Not as good experience as 94, not just because we lost. I just mean it was just organised in France and it was fucking horrible. That's the truth of that one. It was organised in France and it was. I remember just as soon as the final whistle went, I just wanted to get the fuck out of there, bruvs. I wanted to get so far away from there. It was unreal. Airport, home, bang. I swear to God. I haven't met him. Oh! Am I missing something? I'm missing something. Something's been covered up from me, surely. I'm still fuming about the Champions League loss. Lehman. Yeah, bros. Fuck me. Because you know what? The little bastard right back, Belletti ball bag or something. That was Almunia's fault. The Samuel Eto'o goal. Almunia, the fucking Spanish waiter's fault. We even went 1-0 up. Oh, look. Yeah, bruvs. I don't know. Henry stayed. He was like, I have a feeling we might have lost him if we'd have won it there. But he felt responsible. Henry should have made it 2-0, man. But we're down to 10 men. What a bastard Lehman was. I never forgave him for that anyway. A lot of Arsenal fans did like Jens Lehman. I didn't. Then again, I'm a bastard at times, innit? I fucking didn't like Lehman. Never did. And he did have a decent season with us as well. Not that one. He did have a very mighty good season. Was it the one after? Or was it that one? Can't really remember. But it still wasn't good enough for me. happened. It was just calm as well. About 14. I'm saying football violence like it. When are we talking again? Are we talking when Galatasaray done us some penalties? Because I got as far as Dalston and Stoke Newton, bros, and perhaps Finsbury Park, Manor House before the game. Did you like it? It probably turned him on. Sorry, Lee. On answer for it probably turned Lee on. Like, God, fucking have this. Dad, turn around. I'm going to smash this cunt in a minute. Bros, it probably turned Lee Akers on. I swear to God. I swear to God. What? Well, I have when I went England v Russia in Marseille. Jesus. It was alright, Buzz. I bet it fucking was. On that note, guys, hour and 36. I'm out, innit? Seriously. Fucking turned me up. Huey, I swear to God, I got a stiffy running down the left hand side of my leg. It was like he just see Susan Oblar or something, like, do you know what I mean? Or like Rihanna just breezed past him. Man got a stiffy out here. Turned him on. What's the worst football bit I've seen? Arsenal Millwall, we beat them 2-0. I think it was a League Cup game. I was very young, coming back down to Avenel Plimsoll Road. Me and my brother, I was about 7. Me and my brother got jumped by 3 West Ham fans. My brother held it up very neatly. I remember throwing a glass bottle, not at one, towards one. But it kind of shook him though, you know what I mean? He's trying to hit my brother on the back of the head. Bang! It smashed off the wall. We backed up real quick. He backed up real quick. I was shitting myself. I was like, my heart was like, oh God, did I do that? Dum, 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 dum. Even the village, bro. Turkish shops don't close. Blood, they do on Blackstock Road, you know. The Turkish one, yep, Gunners, 12 midnight, gone. I have to drive to like Stoke Neverton now, blood, and that's like through Manor Road. Like, it's a liability driving through them kind of roads at these times of night when you wear a hat and bandana, like, without me. You can go that way, like Angel, but blood, you can't stop outside, blood. Tell me outside Highbury Islington Station, you can stop there. Allow me, fam, you can't stop there. No. No. You can't stop there, G. Serious shit. The nearest one, Finsbury Park, when you turn left and go under the bridge. Guess what? That Turkish one on the right. I've never even been in that. No, I have. I can't lie. When I used to work and come out of Finsbury Park tube station, I run in there a couple of times. But if you're driving, you can't stop there. I actually am. Considering I'm still in the manor, I'm in a funny part of the world in Highbury, you know. You have to go towards Highbury and Islington. You can't stop there, blood. Them things flash you, police come. Blood, no. Or now I'm going, not Church Street even. Even Church Street has turned batty, man. Sorry. I mean, turned... it's gone inverted. Anyway, where was I? Shit, you see what you make me do. Church Street is a wrong un. So yeah, I have to blaze down Blackstock Road, turn right at Manor Road. At Manor Road, opposite the Jet petrol station, my Manor petrol, Stamford Hill, you'll get a touch. If that orange Turkish shop is open, how do you offend them? They do rock it, but not until the weekends, blood. It has to be Friday, Saturday. They're open till all 3s and them time. Caves and Off Road, they're not 24-hour no more. Don't know what happened to them Turkish boys. But then as soon as you hit Stoke Newton Dalston, every second shop, fruit, veg outside, Hovis been delivered. Why? Why are you delivering so much Hovis, blood? You got bare Polish bread there. You got the Turkish bread there. You got the little rinkings there. Do you know them little things there? You have a little tea with the sesame seeds on. Come like Birak out here. Shit. No, blood. Actually, because you've made me miss midnight now you got me on a mission. If I want to go shop now, bro, that's it. It's on. I gotta go through like the riot police and brass squad on Manor Road. Because you can't go to Islington. I swear down. You can't go there. Drayton Park locked off at 8 p.m. Boys, I'm done as well. I'll be honest, Lee, I'm done. I'm done. We're busting an hour and 40. I'm absolutely done. So I'm wrapping this and I'm locking off the stream. Guys, please get a massive like on the video. Do be subscribing if we happen to be new. Don't be shy. Send the link to a friend. We need a surge of subscribers again. Do you know what I mean? Like, short of going out and just assaulting a fellow YouTuber or something, if I was lucky enough to catch one of them outside the stadium, I don't know what I've got to do next. More consistent, perhaps. But it's a me thing, you know what I mean? I could call that Messi was signing for Arsenal tomorrow. He's ripping up his contract in America. I could be right as well. Still wouldn't get respect. I said Ben White had COVID. He wouldn't play for Chelsea. This was right at the start of the season, his debut season, 2-3 games in. Sky Sports News. Nobody had it. So I sent that stream to you, E. Seriously. You might remember it. I said Ben White's got COVID. He won't be playing at home to Chelsea. We got beat up 2-0. I think Lukaku scored. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, bruv. Lombardo. No, he was Sampdoria. Lombardo. Attilio. Lombardo. No, Attilio Lombardo was Sampdoria. No, he was Sampdoria. There you go. What a penalty save by Spunty. 3-2, bruvs. 3-2 home, 3-2 away. In their favour, obviously. We won 3-2 at Hybrid. Was I at that game? I'm sure I would have been, but it ain't coming into memory, so maybe I just didn't turn up. You know, say if it was raining and that. Yeah, I was a bitch even back then. I might not even, I was a season ticket holder. I might have not turned up, bruvs, if it was raining. But on that note, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I'm out in the building, people. 1-1 versus Nuremberg. America next. Rice, Timber, you have to be on the plane. Because no other fucker, well, there's not going to be, no more newbies, innit? No more newbies. Rice, Timber, get on the plane. We're going USA. Oh, Timber and Rice, get a fuck on the plane. We've got to announce it tomorrow, guys, Friday, innit? When's the new kit out? It can't be tomorrow, can it? Don't catch me in my pants down. That one's costing me 100 quid because I need to get that printed down the AFC TV. It's going to be all luminous and looking bright. Games on ITV back then look different. Yeah, bros. In fact, I can't even remember ITV showing live games. Was it the London Match they used to have? The London Match. Raw, showing the London Match. I swear they had a thing called the London Match. Peace out, innit?